Good evening, my little YouTubers. It is July 20th, and I'm Kevin on the Kevin and Anna Show. That's my daughter filming. Her name's McKinley.
Hi, YouTubers!
And I noticed we've got a really dirty camera screen here. There's a camera lens. You see all that? All those fingerprints and stuff? That'll make for a really bad video.
I'm hot now.
So I got these two items photoed, not listed yet. This little Mickey Mouse is from 1974, and he has some nose problems. But anyway, made by Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker. And there's quite a few of them listed. With his nose issues, I'm gonna list him for like $7 plus shipping. And then this FAO Schwartz puppy, English Bulldog, typically sells for about $22. So I'll do that one for I'll probably do $19.99 plus shipping. And yeah, get those two listed, and we'll be back. Forgot to mention, that one was $1, and he was either $1. I call it a he. Not quite sure. He was either $1 or $2. So either way, $3 into him. Hope to bring about $30, $28, $30 before eBay fees and any of that. So we'll get them listed, and I'll be back. So there's the next thing I listed. Yonana's Elite Professional Power. It's some type of dessert maker. That looks absolutely scrumptious, whatever that is. Anyway, I picked this up recently at a yard sale for, they were asking $15, talked them down to $10, and just did the comps on it. Used ones are selling $25, $30, even $40. So I listed my brand new one for $65 plus shipping, but I did put or best offer on there. We'll see how quickly it moves. This is the next item I'm torn about. I don't know what to do. It's a little digital electronic dictionary and Thesaurus, and it has dead batteries. Those are the 2032 batteries, and there's a couple recently that sold for like $7, $8, and then most people are listing them for $15, and so I'm like, ugh. I need one of these batteries for my Dewalt Radio down there in the floor. I just tested the batteries with it because it doesn't want to hold the preset stations and stuff. So every time I turn it on, I have to scroll and find a station. So I really want one for that, but I'm just like thinking, do I buy new batteries in that to put in that digital dictionary? Should I buy new batteries and then try to sell it? Because if it doesn't sell, I've just spent whatever two of those batteries are going to cost. And it's just, I just don't think financially it's worth it. But on the flip side, the problem is I haven't tested that to see if it works, so I would have to sell it as is. And selling it as is with no batteries, is it even worth listing? I mean, I might be able to get $5 out of it, which wouldn't be the cheapest thing I'd ever listed, but or do I go get batteries? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about it. I could use some time out anyway to go do some stuff, and I've got a couple other items I need to pick up at Walmart, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll let you know. Alright guys, I got that little dictionary and thesaurus listed. I went ahead and broke down them and bought batteries for it. So I bought a 4-pack of batteries because I needed one. They go to our garage door openers, etc. So the other one will get used, but it was like $8 at Walmart. But I got my little Dewalt Radio now. It's got a memory. I don't have to program or change the station every time I log in. So I got that listed. Forgot to take any pictures of it or video of it, but I listed it for $12.99. I made sure to put in the title itself that it had brand new batteries. So $12.99 plus shipping. Hopefully that one sells. It also has the instruction manual, which I didn't see, at least in pictures, cover pictures on the other ones that were listed. So maybe that'll help. So next, it's going to be these Chaps. I got to list these guys. These vintage Rodeo Chaps from, at the earliest, is it earliest or latest? They were made no later than 1992. So I still have to do comps on them and stuff. There's no brand on these. There is some damage here. Not damage really, but needs repair. That has come on unsewn. And what's interesting though is this side didn't have it. I'm not a cowboy kind of guy, so I don't know. The other drawback is that I've noticed since I've bought it is that this waist belt was cut. And so I don't know if that's going to affect its value much or not. But like I said, you know, I paid $4 for these. They're really heavy duty leather. You can just feel it. And I'm going to leave these rodeo stains on there so people get it, you know, as it was when it was in use. But anyway, not sure on the value and the comps on these yet. I'll get them listed and I'll let you know. Alright guys, cool stuff. I'm going to be wrapping up for the evening. Thank you for watching. Please come back and see us again. But exciting news to report. Well, let me back up. The Chaps research shows that there's not a lot of comps on exactly what I've got. Hardly any, if next to none. So I just kind of based it on what other people were doing with all these fancy newer Chaps that have all the fringe on the outside and everything, bright pink colors and, you know, different things like that. But I decided to do this one as a 7-day auction with a buy it now option. So I listed them to start at $99.99, $100, and the buy it now price is $200, $199.99. So hopefully, we'll see. Auctions are always fun and exciting to watch, and they get your adrenaline pumping, so fingers crossed on that one. And then other news, these are the things I'll probably start working on tomorrow. Bought all these remotes for 10 cents a piece. A really old Sony micro recorder, an Olympus micro recorder. Don't know if either one of them work. I think I paid $1 a piece for those. $14 was not the price I paid. And then I have this cell phone. It looks like it's got 4 phones and 4 bases, the main base and 3 extension bases. Also has the instructions. Have not tested that either, so I'll do that tomorrow. But more exciting news, this Yo Nana listed about an hour ago for $64.99, and I've got an offer on it. And I think the offer is $59.99. And again, I only paid $10 for that at the yard sale. So even if I sold it for $60 and paid 10, that's what? Oh, sorry, there went my light. Even if I sold it for $60 and only had 10 in it, what's that? A 600% profit. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good evening, my little YouTubles. I'm Kevin on the Kevin and Anna Show. It is Friday Junior, Friday Eve, July 23rd. It's actually Thursday. So, I've got some retail arbitrage I'm going to list tonight. And I'll show you what I've picked up at the Walmart clearance aisles as we go through it. And excited to get this stuff listed. I want to give you a forewarning that one of the items that I'll list, this being a family show, one of the items that I list is typically construed as something that is typically not found in a family show. So I wanted to let you know that. But anyway, it is the abbreviation of Kentucky. Get it? Anyway, that was one of the arbitrage
items. I picked up several of them. So again, we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna start getting this stuff listed, beefing up the store. Nothing's really sold. Well, it's not an eBay store. It's just my eBay account, but nothing's really sold since a couple days ago. Maybe I don't know, Monday, I don't know. And that's okay. I've got things purposely listed on there, not trying not to sell them, but if they don't sell, I'm okay with that. It's almost to a certain degree just some space fillers to kind of beef up the items for sale. I've got about 84 listed right now. So I can always lower the prices or send offers to watchers if I get to a point where I feel like I need to sell them. But you know, they're buy it now, so they'll just sit there. They'll relist. I've already been charged any listing fees, so don't have to worry about that type of thing. So there we are. That's what we got on this drizzly Thursday evening. I'll be back with you. Boom! Here's the first thing I picked up, retail arbitrage. It's a Mandalorian, sometimes referred to as the child, sometimes referred to as Baby Yoda, but it's a 28-inch by 58-inch beach towel, and they were on closeout clearance aisle at Walmart, regular $10, on sale for $5. I was able to pick up 6 of those when I checked the pricing on eBay while in Walmart. They had been selling around $15, or so. And so I thought those were worth the investment. There's only about 35 active listings, and all of them are about $16, $18 plus shipping, or free shipping. And so I put mine right in the mix at $12.99 plus shipping. But there's only one. There was one listed for $14.99 free shipping. That one should get out of the way pretty quickly, and then I'll be in the mix with everybody else, so hopefully we'll do well with those. Here's my next little Walmart clearance item. It's a pair of Wrangler relaxed jeans. The only reason I picked these up, they were $9, and the only reason I picked them up is because as I was walking by the clearance rack, they just stood out like a sore thumb. And the reason is because they're size 46 by 30. And that's a big waist, short legs. So I imagine it's not a real popular size. So, they were on clearance, brand new, $9 plus tax. So I'm thinking I'll list them for $19.99. Maybe get $6-7 profit out of them after all the fees, etc. So that's my next one. It's hot. So got a little perplexed. I'm a little perplexed in a conundrum. Oh wait, there's the light I'm looking for. I've got this Sony, very old Walkman. It's as before I think they called them Walkmans. Sony cassette recorder, TCM 600. Got little tiny plastic cracks in the plastic right there. Put the batteries in it. I bought it untested. I also bought it without looking up comps. Comes with this leather carrying case. Nice little belt loop there. But it does not play. It does not spin with play or fast forward or any of those functions. Okay, but when I spin these little wheels, the counter works. And when I turn the volume all the way up and press one of the buttons, I can hear static, so I know that the chipboard and that type of stuff inside is working. So I'm guessing here that this is going to need belts to engage when you hit the play button to engage the wheels. The, whatever you call these little spinny knobs. Also, if you can see there, when I press play, the mechanical function is fine. It does drop down to engage the cassette. And so I'm at a loss. I could take it apart and look at it. And I could buy, assuming that it is a belt that's broke. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to put my ear up to it after I hit play and see if I can hear anything turning on the inside. Because something's got to turn even without a belt. I'll be right back. Well, bummer. I don't hear anything inside. So now I'm still a little perplexed. My light just went out. I'm pretty good with taking things apart and looking at them, mechanical and somewhat with, like electrical kind of stuff. So I could do that, and sell it for about $150 if I could fix it. But you also run the risk on doing further damage whenever you take it apart. And the two screws are tiny, small screws. Or I could list it as is and sell it $30, $35 for parts. If it's working, I could get $1.50 out of it, or sell it for parts. So I don't know. I want to chew on that one for a little while and see what I decide to do. No decisions yet. So this little guy, let me back up a little bit. I paid $7 for that Sony at a estate sale, and I got this one at the same estate sale. It's an Olympus Pearl Quarter S911, and this one I just tested, and not same scenario, but it doesn't work. It's a hunka. And I looked up the comps on it, and the lowest, there's good working ones with extra tapes and manuals and all that are selling for decent, but for this particular one, there was one listed. It said it had speaker noise, like a somewhat of a defect, and it sold for $14. So I'm thinking this one, it's not even going to be worth my time listing it. I could list, I don't know. I didn't see any listed for parts. Actually, I didn't look at that I didn't look for one with parts in the live auctions or the ongoing auctions listings. I don't know. It feels cheap anyway. I think I'm going to toss it. But on a good note, I paid $3 and it had a tape in it, so I've got a tape now for testing with other ones that I may purchase. So that works. I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. Wife just got pasta and salads ready, so Daddy is ready to eat. And we'll hit it again tomorrow. Tomorrow being Super Good Friday. I think I'll get a few more items or some more stuff listed. Thought about going to yard sales in the morning, but ironically enough, there's only one listed in my area. So I don't know if I'm going to go there or not. I could take off some time in the morning before work, but we'll see if I do that or not. But this is going to be such a short video. I'm just going to take it right into the next video, like probably tomorrow or maybe Saturday. So I'll see you guys Friday or Saturday. Good evening, my little YouTubles. It is Friday, about 7:30, July 24th. And, whew, what a day. My normal 40-hour-a-week job and one of our side businesses has just put it on me today. But what do we do when we're getting beat up and we're getting beat down? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a listing. This is that item I mentioned in yesterday's video that I never got to, the Kentucky abbreviation state. So just a heads up for you, that's coming in just a minute. Well, it'll just be a second for you guys, but I want to get some pictures and get one boxed up so I can check the shipping on it and all of that. But I'll fill you in here in a few. And here's little Brokeback. Little Brokeback, what are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? Yeah. 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 He usually stays around the back of the house, but I came out the front door to our garage and I hear him meow, meow as he's walking by. And he was unsure of me because he doesn't see me out here, you know, but once I spoke with him, he came up and as you can see, he's already going to make himself at home here, so. All right, good animal fun, back to eBay. One more thing, this is Kevin on the Kevin and Anna Show. I don't know how good my lighting is going to be today because it's getting dusk out there. A little cloudy. Maybe that's what it is. But sun is not at its peak for sure. So here is a package of 2 State of Kentucky abbreviation. And that weighs in at just under 6 ounces. So that'll go first class. Easy peasy. And something else that came from Craigslist hunter, Pete, which I actually heard from watching Kevin's channel. Is either Commonwealth Flipper or Commonwealth Picker, one of his 2 channels. But I was going back and I've been watching older videos of his, and one of the suggestions was to use the construction grade trash bags. And that's what I did. Was I bought some at Walmart today. Here's my cut up, scrapped up trash bag number 1, and this is going to be used for various things, but temporarily to wait to be used while I wait for my poly bags that are on order. They should be here pretty soon, and I'll start using poly bags for some things. But that was a great suggestion and a great idea. So if you've never heard that before, if you don't want to spend all the money on poly bags and you don't mind doing in a little extra work, or say you've got something too big for a normal poly bag, these, I think it's 2mm thickness, industrial, commercial sized thicknesses for those projects, those construction, cleanup, trash bags. Those are a good option. So that's what I'm going to use. At least I used it to box up these 2 guys. These are 2 of those Kentucky State abbreviation packages. And let me give you a close-up. These were purchased on Walmart's clearance aisle. Regular was $14.97, and even though it's not a huge but a great deal, it's still over half price off. They're called liquid beads. So I think there were 15 of them there. They do expire. The ones that I found are good through October of 2021, so well over a year. But again, so I paid $14 or $7 plus tax per package, and I'm going to put them on in lots of 2. So it's $15. It's a $30 value that I'll sell for probably $22.99, and I paid $14 plus tax for. So I don't know, 22, 23 bucks. I haven't got the exact price I'm going to use yet, but the comps I did while in the store were good. Looks like I could easily get $12 or $13 a piece for them. So if I undercut a little bit, do a 2-pack, because there's only 6 applications in there with disposable applicators. So yeah, I think 12 of those would be a good purchase package. 12 of the contents, 2 packages, 6 in each. So that's what I'm going to try and get those listed. Should be a super easy listing because all I've got to do is do it once and then change the quantity, and that'll be good to go. So I'll check back in. Hang on.
So as you can see here, there's the one I just packaged up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I've got an extra one. So I don't know what I'll do with the extra individual package. I'll have to figure that one out. But I'll get 7 of them listed anyway. And I got a lot of sticker picking to do. It's not bad though. With newer style boxes, they all have like a wax type coating on them. And these stickers have not been bad with a slow, gentle pull. These stickers price tags are perforated, so you want to use a slow pull on that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but if you can see, there's like zigzags and X's and circles cut into these stickers. So they can, if you pull too hard, they'll just pop off in pieces. But slow and steady wins the race. Alright, I'll get all those stickers pulled, get this listed, and I'll be back with you. Boom! I was just thinking about this earlier. Like, there's where my listings start with those knee pads, and that little cardboard box on the bottom is crap, what do you call them? Electric things. Anyway, you watch the big time sellers, and they've got all this stuff organized on different shelves with different names and everything else. And here I am just squeezing it in anywhere I can find a place for it without overloading the shelves. And I mean, at first I was like, I don't have that much, not a big deal, so I just started doing it that way, and I'm still doing it that way. So now there's like 85 listings I have, and so there's 85 various items up there, and I may have to dig through. And honestly, it's not going to be that bad because most everything's in plain sight. But you can see all of this around the garage here, and none of this is part of my reselling business. All of this is just, so, well, you could somewhat consider this because a lot of this is packing materials. But that was there with our office supplies. Anyway, so yeah, looking back up at that shelf, and I'm like, it's gonna get crazy up there, and where I need to spread out to as I continue listing items. So I don't know. I've got room in our basement. I can move a lot of that stuff. Or I could, reorganize and move some of that stuff. Like those van chairs, for instance. These van chairs go to the old minivan, which I now use as a work van. And there's a chance that I might need to use them sometime. Or if I sell it, I want to have the chairs. This is the middle row chairs. And but I mean, I'm not going to be using them for anything. They could go in a basement storage because I don't have to have easy access to them. So I could go through all of this and start to sort out. Like, for instance, all those trash cans up there, those are just empty trash cans that I've got stored. So I could free up a lot of space doing some reorganizing in here. But honestly, I haven't had this stuff in here or organized. Have you wondered about this? I haven't had that stuff in here and organized all that long. We built the shelves. We've only been here a little over a year, and I built all those wooden shelves and those 2 workbenches. I built those not long after we moved in, and then we just had a huge crazy mess in the garage, which is exactly what you see now. But I keep telling my wife, oh, I'm going to get it ready so she can use the garage again. But anyway, I could move a lot of that down there, and
free up myself some more storage space for resale. But you know, honestly, I just kicked this off, I don't know, a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, where I was really pressing and pushing on resale. Always done it, you know, or at least for like 20 years, or, you know, as long as I remember, I would buy and sell and trade things. But really looking at it as a viable income and, of course, passion and fun hobby. But really looking at that, it's only been about a month and a half. So I've increased, you know, to go from nothing to like 85 listings in a month and a half is pretty aggressive. So I've either got to slow down, which I'll get back to this in a minute, but I've either got to slow down on my purchasing and my sourcing, or I want to have to look at another storage option. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and show you since we're over here, but no, I'm not. I'm going to save that for later because it's more detailed than just a quick tip or quick story. And if you haven't been able to tell, I can get winded easily. Isn't that right? You don't believe me? That's Brokeback.
Isn't that right, buddy? Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Such a pretty boy.
Oh, all right. I got all of those listed. I expect after fees and stuff, they'll be about $5 per item. So 25 bucks for all 5 listings after fees. And what I ended up doing was I saw some that were $24.99 with free shipping. Shipping is going to be $3 to $4. So I was like, yeah, that works. I'll get 21 bucks, you know, minus 14, so there's $8. Then minus all the fees and everything, maybe about $5 a listing or a sell. So that's what I've got. That's what I'm gonna do. My little YouTubables. It's been a day. Only 1 listing done today, but really 5 listings done today since it's 5 quantity. I am calling it a night. I'm gonna go sit down and watch some real resellers do their thing. See if I can't learn a thing or two. You guys have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, I guess. See ya.